know the drill. Welcome to HBCU GO, live from our Atlanta studios. Nicole Hutchison, Tolly Carr, our one and only Liv and Tilla. And y'all know what time it is. It's time to stand on business.
Business.
You know the drill. Y'all know the drill.
B-I-S-N-E-S-S.
That's how we spell it out here, you know. All right.
I know, we all do it in Houston.
I've got all right, got some putting y'all on the spot. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Which coach has done a better job in their first year as head coach? Out of Tennessee State, Nolan Smith, and FAMU's Charlie Ward.
Will Liv pick Tennessee State? Liv, I'm gonna go first. I'm just gonna let you sweat it out a little bit. I'm gonna go Tennessee State. What Charlie Ward has done at FAMU, pretty much no expectations, and now tied for the lead in the SWAC. But for Nolan Smith, Tennessee State is above 500. They beat UNLV. I mean, it wasn't Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, but they beat UNLV. So I'm going to give them the edge there, although I will say their out-of-conference schedule, you know, it wasn't a murderer's row, but, you know, for argument's sake, I'm going Tennessee State.
All right, what you got, Liv?
Both have done phenomenal jobs, and I definitely want to give my hats off to Nolan Smith, and Tolly's correct. They're sitting above 500 with some quality wins. But I think I'm going to give the nod currently where we are today to Charlie Ward and his Florida A&M Rattlers. And the reason I go that route is because to be sitting 4-1 currently in conference play with wins over Southern, who was the regular season champs last year, Grambling, who was on a hot streak coming into conference play, and going on the road and beating a new and improved UAPB and Mississippi Valley, I'm going to go with my Rattlers and see how long they're going to keep striking for.
Wait, Liv, everybody beat Valley, Liv. Come on. But
Please.
Look, Liv has to show up for homecoming, and she'd like to maybe make an occasional set Friday, so she could not go against FAMU.
You're sick. But I like how she mentioned Southern. That brings me to my next question. Outside of Southern, who's, of course, 5-1 right now, sitting at the top of the SWAC, which team would not surprise you if they were the queens of the SWAC?
Not surprised.
Not surprised.
Not surprised. I would say Alabama A&M.
Okay.
That's a team that has a lot of expectations, a lot of big energy around that program. And look, Coach Dawn Thornton has been there. She's been close. And a lot of fans, a lot of, again, big energy pulling for Alabama A&M to get over the hump. And that's kind of the position she was at UAPB, was like always right there, like, all right, UAPB, Jackson State, here we go. But wasn't able to get it done there. And I'm sorry. Yeah, UAPB. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I had a little mind blank there. So that's what I'm going with. Liv, who shall you go with?
I mean, they've already shown how competitive SWAC play is early on with 3 teams tied for first place. I will have to agree with Tolly that Alabama A&M has definitely, over this win streak, they've won 5 straight, made it very convincing to say, hey, we're here, we're not going anywhere, and we are going to dominate, which is what they've done over these current games. Another team I wouldn't necessarily be shocked about is Alcorn. Although they lost pretty bad to Alabama A&M, they've been able to grind out these wins and currently be tied for first place. And so both the Lady Braves and the Lady Bulldogs are making it quite convincing that no one should be surprised if they win the SWAC regular season.
And I will shout out FAMU women. They are having a great start to the season. I almost said them, Liv.
Hey, that SWAC tournament is going to be a lot of fun to watch. But I want to switch gears, and before we wrap up, the thoughts for you guys on the passing of legendary Coach James Sweat.
I'll be brief, and I'll let Liv jump in. But you talk about a guy who coached for over 25 years, led Hampton, led Norfolk State, coached in the CIAA, making the transition to the MEAC, a national champion, a member of Omega Psi Phi, a retired lieutenant colonel. That was a full life. He served his country, he served his community, he served women student athletes for over 2 decades. Great career, Hall of Fame across the board, and a great legacy, and he will be missed.
Liv?
Yes, condolences to his loved ones and close. He impacted so many individuals' lives, not just with basketball, but off the court, the things that he's done. He lived a very full life, an impactful life that will transcend during his time here.
And we want to, of course, send our thoughts and prayers to his family, his lifelong partner, Laverne Sweat, as well. But that is a wrap for our standing on business. Y'all know the drill, but we'll see y'all back here next week.
Bye, Liv.
Bye.